The invisible employee. Maya had been working at a design agency for 3 years. She was the one who stayed late polishing presentations, fixing mistakes no one else noticed, and bringing creative ideas to life. Yet somehow, when promotions came, her name never appeared on the list. Her manager often said, "You're doing great work, Maya, keep it up." But praise without progress began to feel hollow. Worse, new hires were being introduced as fresh talents, and given the same responsibilities, sometimes even more, at higher pay. Maya started to shrink. She thought maybe she just wasn't good enough. Maybe her work didn't really matter. But one evening, as she stayed late revising a campaign for the 3rd time, she noticed something. The company's biggest client had specifically asked for her designs. Her work wasn't invisible, it was indispensable. That night, she wrote down everything she contributed. Projects she led, clients she retained, revenue her campaigns generated. It was a long list, longer than she expected. For the first time, Maya saw her own value clearly. And once she saw it, she couldn't unsee it. Part 2. The shift. The next morning, Maya walked into the office with quiet confidence. When her boss handed her another, urgent, project without acknowledgement, she smiled and said, "I'll take this on, but I think we should discuss my role and compensation first." Her boss blinked in surprise. This was not the soft-spoken Maya he knew. But her calm conviction made him listen. She presented her list. The data, the projects, the client feedback. There was no arrogance, just truth. By the end of the meeting, she didn't just have a raise, she had earned respect. A few months later, when another company offered her a leadership role, she accepted, not out of resentment, but because she finally knew what she brought to the table. As she packed her things, her manager said, "We'll never find someone like you." Maya smiled. "That's because you can't replace someone who knows their worth." Months had passed since Maya joined her new company, a smaller firm, but one that valued creativity over hierarchy. From day one, she was trusted to lead, to make decisions, and to mentor others. At first, the responsibility scared her. She had always been the quiet worker in the background, not the one giving directions. But every time doubt crept in, she reminded herself, "You earned this. You deserve to be here." Soon, her team began to shine. She encouraged young designers to speak up, to take credit for their work, and to never settle for good enough. She noticed how often they, too, underestimated themselves, just as she once had. One afternoon, during a company meeting, the CEO publicly praised her leadership, calling her a game changer. The room erupted in applause. Maya smiled. Not out of pride, but out of peace. She realized that knowing her worth wasn't just about asking for more, it was about becoming more. Her confidence had given others permission to find their own. That night, she wrote a note to her younger self. Greater than, you were never invisible. You were simply waiting to see yourself clearly. Once you do, no one can ever make you small again. And with that, Maya knew her journey wasn't just about success, it was about significance. Final moral. Sparkles when you know your worth, you stop chasing validation, and start inspiring transformation.